This episode of Invincible was absolutely brutal, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed it, but I am really sad about it, and there's a lot of things that I really want to talk about, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the journey of me talking about it. But first, Eve's dad, Powerplex, I hate you guys with all my soul. All my soul, I hate you. We are gonna start off with talking about our mark and how bro is just a unique specimen, because the marks that we see, man, they have some sort of sadistic nature. Maybe not all of them, but some of them, they have some underlying problems, and that's what we're going to talk about. But needless to say, Mark gets called to the prison because Mohawk Mark, that's what I'm going to call him, is basically destroying the prison. They're like, yo, Mark's destroying the prison, and our Mark shows up, has to fight him. He gets jumped in the process, by the way, but he ends up fighting a couple other Invincibles, and Eve gets injured, and basically I don't want to say he gets sidelined, but for the majority of the episode, he gets sidelined until he finds Angstrom, and he's like, man, I knew it was you, I should have killed you. Well, he thought he did kill him, but he was all, that's the surprising fact, is like, he was all like, oh my gosh, I killed Angstrom, but if you killed Angstrom, this would have never happened. Needless to say, he has grown. Mark has grown in terms of fighting Angstrom, at least, because he's not getting trapped. So Angstrom uses these new ball mechanic thingies. It's like a Sembo and Sakura from Bleach, and he basically just shoots them at him, and it's cutting Mark, so which is kind of interesting. But he gets captured. Mark hesitates to kill him, and he escapes. And then we cut to sort of the cleanup process, and Cecil's like, yo, I need you to run the Guardians. Mark's like, nah, that ain't me, brother. And yeah, Mark is just suffering from a lot of guilt, and I really understand it, but then it's like a double whammy of like, you get to see other evil versions of you destroy things, and then if you did kill Angstrom, none of this would have happened. So there's a lot of guilt. But then Conquest shows up, and he's like, look, you got two chances. We're taking over the planet, so lock in, take over the planet. And Mark's like, I'm not trying to fight you right now. Well, actually, Mark's like, I'm trying to fight you right now. And then they get they start to fight at the end of the episode. So I can't wait for episode 8. What am I saying, season? I can't wait for it. And moving on to more interesting marks, we have the variable marks, which they're kind of interesting because, like, I don't know, man, they're crazy. And like, one shows up to Debbie's house to like kill Debbie again for no reason. Like, that's a specific motive in his mind to kill Debbie. Kind of crazy. I don't know why, but these guys are interesting. We got Mustache Mark, we got Burnt Mark, we got Omni Mark, we got No Goggles Mark, I guess. I don't know. These guys are weird, but we got Sinister Mark. I don't know. A lot of them. It's pretty interesting. Like, this one, he has slaves in his empire, and apparently the guy he's fighting just doesn't meet the standards of a slave. So I don't know. Kind of crazy. This one, he was in a Viltrumite prison, so that's kind of interesting. They all have interesting backstories, so it's like, I would like to see that. This one is probably the most diabolical one. No, maybe Sinister Mark. No, this one, most diabolical. He's just like, he's weird. This one, Omni Mark tries to kill Eve for some reason. He really hates Eve for some reason. And then I just call this one Texas Mark because he has like a southern accent. So yeah, he's pretty interesting. He likes to cuss, and yeah, they're all really unique. This one seems very enthusiastic, is a good word to use, about killing Oliver for some reason. I don't know why, but they also, like, shout out to these two. Pause the music. So we have Polite Mark here, and which is the one on the right, and then we have Masked Mark. And these guys, Polite Mark just misses William, Masked Mark misses Debbie, and he just did all this to destroy the world and kidnap Debbie, which is kind of interesting because, like, what makes you think that the Debbie would just go along? I'm guessing because a lot of Debbies went along with the plan. He's thinking, yo, she'll just come along. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. But needless to say, they end up turning on Angstrom because Angstrom, basically the whole plan was Angstrom was supposed to deliver them to dimensions where they could take over, which sounds kind of interesting because I'm like, how many other universes are there? And like, why would you team up with this guy? I'm like, do none of them remember killing Angstrom, or they don't know this version of Angstrom? Because, like, to me, it's like, wouldn't you know who this guy is? But apparently they just let it go, I guess. I'm just gonna say they let it go. And Angstrom, they basically end up having a falling out. Angstrom sends them to the world where Mark kills him originally, like this world right here, and it seems to be a tether world because I don't know how so many people know about this. Like Angstrom specifically sends them there, and then all the guardians know of this place. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll have to see how they duke out. We got a lot of powerful marks here. We'll have to see how it turns out. I do know how it turns out, but also there's a couple new marks who didn't survive in the comics, so we'll have to see how that sort of is displayed within the story of Invincible season 5, 6. So right now, no music. I just want to take the time to shout out Rex and Ray because I really love this couple, especially Rex. And Ray's pretty cool too. But Rex, great character arc. He finally got like a relationship and a life that he could be proud of. And I really am really sad that he doesn't get to end it because obviously he dies. He blows himself up. And yeah, we all saw that coming. And then Ray saw it because that's him burning in the background, unfortunately. And I dislike the fact that these two get to have their happy ending. Even though I knew it was going to happen, I despise it whatsoever. And I dislike these two with my whole heart. Not more than Angstrom or Powerplex, but hate them. The next topic that I want to talk about are the two idiots called Angstrom Levy, and then, well, he's just an idiot. And then we have Powerplex. He's also an idiot. And I don't know, I'm just going to start with Powerplex. I'm going to start with Angstrom. And Angstrom teamed up with a bunch of evil versions of Mark to defeat the good Mark. That doesn't make any sense, bro. He has lost the plot. That's one of the things I've never understood is like, at this point, some sort of recognition must be popping into your head saying that you're the bad guy. Like, firstly, you get saved by like these drone people. These people don't look good whatsoever. These people look strictly like they're about technology, logical, unemotional, and you thought you were gonna survive these guys, bro. You made a deal with these guys, and guess what? You lost. You didn't. Turns out you got played. Your arm got cut off, and now they own you. They own you. Sucks to be you, Angstrom. Next, we got Powerplex. Now, I get it. He lost his wife. He lost his sister. And he lost his niece and his son. But brother, you just witnessed a whole bunch of evil marks try to destroy the world. And you were like, yeah, it's our Mark's fault. It's his fault all these people are dead. Now, mind you, because of Mark's guilt, he accepts this prognosis. But my God, you just witnessed a whole bunch of evil Marks, and you should know that our Mark isn't doing this. But needless to say, it doesn't matter. He's an idiot. But overall, we got some new teasers. My favorite teaser is Tech Jacket or Techno Jacket. I'm pretty sure it's Tech Jacket, but one of my favorite characters in the comics. I'm glad we got to see him. He basically off screens Viltrumite Mark. Pretty awesome. Love him. And we got Werewolf Guy. I don't remember the name of this one, but the werewolf person. I don't know if the storyline happens before or after the Viltrumites. Spoilers come to Earth. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's before. And then we get werewolves and vampires, which is a pretty cool deal. So I'm really glad they didn't throw this away. We couldn't get Spawn, unfortunately, because that's a whole nother real life type issues. But we got this character, which is another teaser, so it's awesome as well. But needless to say, it's gonna be a great episode 8 that happens next week, and I can't wait for it. I'm gonna be dropping a whole bunch of shorts, and yeah, I'm really excited for this next episode. I wonder where they're gonna take it. I'm fairly confident we will see Thrag, but this fight's gonna be bloody, and I don't know how long this fight is gonna be. I'm thinking it's gonna be at least half an episode, because this fight has to take really long unless the episode is a little bit shorter. So maybe not, maybe it is. I'm pretty sure it's got to be like half an episode. This is going to be a really detailed fight. I think there might be a couple cutaways, but not too many. So we'll have to see. Needless to say, I'm excited. If you guys are excited, comment down below. Let me know. Needless to say, like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the vibes. It's going to be a blast. I'm excited, and yeah, we only have one more episode. It seems like time has flown by, and Invincible is gonna be done soon. Hopefully, we get some information to sort of see when the next season is gonna come out, because next week Thursday is the last episode. I'm hoping next year, maybe early 2027. But yeah, let's see. Peace. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna yap right now. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.